Couch your girl, guys. So, yes, happy Friday afternoon. Hold on, guys. I gotta take my earbuds off. 1 second. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Yeah, this is my spot. I'm in the morning. Somebody's gonna get a shitload of money. 976,000 to be exact. Somebody's been pushing $1 million. If it's not $1 million in physical, like literally money, it could be 1 million followers, it could be 1 million views. Somebody's getting ready to get something in large. I Spirit says say it, money. So happy Friday, guys. Back at it, back at it. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let me get something for you guys. Okay. Boom, baby. Forever Rose, Mother's Day's coming up. Yeah, look at my link down below. Hey, Nora, $20 off. You use Goddess Code 20. All different varieties are from New York. Okay, so these are hand-picked roses by florists. Some of them are, I believe it's vegan. Different colors, different shapes, different sizes. This one has a drawer. You can pull out, they're hand painted. So what I do is when I get them, I spray like my favorite spray, like mist it over it. Don't directly spray on it. And it stays like forever. I did baby powder spray one time. It was amazing. Beautiful centerpieces. Mother's Day's coming up, so use my Goddess Code, okay? Hey, Empress D. And my nose is itching already. Okay, we didn't even get to start. Color purple may be significant. Somebody likes your loyalty or royalty. Loyalty is royalty is what I hear. So energy's energy. If it resonates, hi givers, takers. Hi Kiss JG. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you for being here at this time. Let me put this back down here. So don't forget, Forever Rose. Information in my description box down below. You guys got questions or concerns about this, email me. Click on the link Mother's Day. And so like they have all different colors, all different sizes, all different sorted. I have so many. Well, I have 4, but I probably would have had like 10 if I didn't have my fire. But love them. Okay, they're so. Look, Empress D. Look at. You can even take this thing out. You know what I'm saying? Put it in here. They have blue, red. I got orange. I got a royal blue. I could show you guys my little bit of collection I had. The other ones I had, they got burned in the fire. So, assorted amount of colors. They got little roses, and they're real, right? Hold on. Let me come close for y'all. They're real roses. They're really real. I don't want to, they're real. Okay, so here, I'll let you guys take a look this way. They're real roses. Yes, they have pink, blue. I'm not sure if you can mix them. I don't think I saw a mix, but they do have one. Like I have a hydrangea one. Y'all making me pull it out. Bring them out, bring them out. Okay, hold on. I'm bringing out the hydrangea for you guys. Bringing out that one. The other one I can't because they're in places on my altar. So this one I had for a year. Love it. Look at this one. Forever Rose. So I guess this might be as close as mixing colors, but hey, Lala the stylist, but this is my hydrangea one, and it actually smells like flowers, guys. So I didn't spray this one, but here you go, this hydrangea one. So you can get this one. I have orange. The orange one's so nice. I'm gonna have to show that one next time because I can't take all my stuff down, but these are really, really nice. Hey, Susan, Mother's Day, right? Your mom would love these, and they last forever, right? We always talk about giving people roses that may, they expire, but these, baby, these things last forever. So get you one, get you some, and you can use my Goddess Code down below. If you have any questions, you can email me about it, but these are, and then they have the box ones. The box ones, some of them have drawers too. So like, what if we had this on our table for Mother's Day and you had like mints, or your grandma likes mints, or your aunt likes thin mints, and you put them in here and like, boom, it's so cute. It's conversational piece. You could put it in your hallway. People walk in like, wow, that's nice. It is for all my ladies that like roses. Yes, Empress D, and I'll give you more information. So energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. We're talking about the color purple here. We're talking about somebody that, you know what it is too. So I noticed that when I do my readings in different places, I get different messages, right? When I'm in my car, I get different messages. When I'm standing here, I get different messages. When I'm sitting on my bed, I get different messages. But somebody's really in regret about not keeping this relationship connection with you. Okay, so and I kept hearing, all I want is you. Now that you're gonna be in a friend, it's killing me softly. So maybe some of you decided, all right, I'll be friends with this person. They don't want to be friends, right? Last night it was, we can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. And now this person's like, well, if I gotta be friends with you, somebody doesn't want you to. They tried to buy time. How you buy time? See, that's what I'm saying. Out here doing anything. They thought they could buy time with you. So huge financial abundant energy coming for the collective. Huge. Okay, so like I don't know if you guys remember, that's 555,600 minutes. I don't know why that just came to my song. Measures of love. Talk about love. So somebody's really wanting your love. They know your love is pure. They know your love is authentic. But it's like, Dad, why you gotta wait till this person is no longer in your life to know that? Like, why couldn't you just see that? Because they were living in a facade, an illusion. That's the life they were living, right? So now that you're not in their life, and this is for all my divine feminine masculines, if you haven't moved on to someone else or another relationship connection, they know that you truly love them. And it's not because you didn't move on, but let's face it, the person that really was committed to the relationship, all right, I'm not fighting with this no more. The person that was really committed to the relationship connection, the situationship, whatever, okay, they usually are the ones that, take a little bit of time, they heal. Spirit says, just say it, girl. They heal what they got to go through, and then they move on safe. Marked safe. So now that it's giving something where they try to replace and it got erased. Okay, so trying to replace you with someone that wasn't of their caliber, just doing anything out here, doing anything. Some people who's doing anything, just fulfillment. It wasn't a fulfillment, filling a void. Spirit said, please clarify that, filling a void. So energy is energy. If it resonates, somebody just doesn't even like the life that they live after they stop being in your life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's very emotional and they don't even know what to do. They're like, which way do I go? What do I say? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta help me out, coming in your dreams more often than none. They're like, hell, if I want to see you, you said this was a spiritual connection, right? I'm coming to your dreams. And they may come to your dreams because that's like all they could do right now. Having a hard time. Somebody's choked up about not being able to profess their love. Speak now, forever hold your peace, but they want to get married to, they want to spend forever. So like, now's the time. Okay, somebody wants to be with you, move away, start a new life, and it's started from the bottom. Now we're here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know how you guys feel. Okay, so like, I'm just a messenger. I'm here to bring clarity, confirmation. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you out. I love kingdom marriages. I love love. I want everyone to be happy and a solidified relationship connection. No toxica. Okay, so this person may have left you and went full toxic. I also feel as though you're very much thriving. I think I might have drooled a little bit. You're very much thriving, and it's just something about this person. Like, first of all, they're not bigger than the program. You got me messed up. Okay, so for some reason they thought that they held some key over your life, like say you're spiritual, like to be abundant. Like what? Like a man that finds a wife finds the good things and obtains favor after the woman becomes your wife. But then again, it just feels like this person, they were in a very abundant, favorable time. I hear the divine say favorable time of their life. It like life is not lifing the same way it was before when you were in it. Okay, so when you were in this person's life was good. Life was going good, and I feel like it's because they were attracted to your light. Not saying that we're not talking about their light. We're talking about what you have going on, your abundance, your positivity. You were radiating a lot of things that they were missing. Okay, and it feels like they kind of came in and tried to cipher your energy, but what they would do is they would fill up on your cup and they would go to other places and just disperse, baby. That's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to water your grass where you're at, right? And you continuously watered your grass after this person left your life, after you were no longer connected with them. They're like, damn, I messed up a good thing. Now that you're gone, being a friend is killing me softly. Somebody's worried if you moved on to another relationship connection. Do you have somebody? Are you with someone? Did you start something new? It's giving them hope. If you haven't pursued anything, a new relationship, a new connection, or anything, or anyone, they're like, all right, I got hope. I'm gonna try to make it right, like double dutch, like, all right, 1, 2. I'm gonna make it, you know, so they're ready to come in and make a chance. Let's see what we got, baby. Energy's energy. If it resonates, they're coming in, they want a chance within this relationship, this connection. They want to start something new. Baby, come and give me something. New endings, Ten of Swords. So they know. Somebody knows they got to fess up. First of all, you got to say what you did wrong. You got to take accountability for what you've done, what you've said. Divine said, okay, you're not going in my collective's life, just free floating back in. No, things that worked in the past no longer work again with this temperance energy. No reversal, spirit. And the death card following the temperance energy. You have to work on yourself. You cannot, whoa, what do we got here with the Four of Pentacles? You cannot bring those old habits. 143 Corinthians 14. Love is patient, love is kind, it's not boastful, it's not proud. Yeah, I'm saying go through the list. Okay, so they were very boastful and proud, and you know, it just gave me energy of, oh yeah, wow, I love this person, loves me, watch me hold back. Okay, and what happened after that? You know what I'm saying? They really thought they had you. Yeah, they might have for a second, until you're like, you know what, I'm taking my power back, I'm taking care of me, and I'm going to do what I have to do. So they feel actually defeated by you walking away, a separation and or a connection. They just really feel like, you know, somebody walked all over you. Well, what did they think was going to happen? Hey, Lisha. Hey, the one guy. They just walked all over you in this relationship, in this connection, and you said, okay, well, I'm just going to bounce. Peaceful. See, the thing is, your leg back, you was too, yeah, see, I love y'all, because y'all be on my type of time. Peaceful. Like, it's not going to work out. It's fine. It's okay. Like, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to cause you anything. You were their peace. They went through hell and high waters with other people, but you actually were peaceful for this person. Why would you hold back on someone that's giving you peace? Because less is more. It's plenty of them, because they thought they had other options, and nothing worked out or panned out the way that they planned it, because you're planning your options out. So you're going to have Sally Monday, Jessica Tuesday, Sarah Wednesday, Rebecca Thursday. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. And for a second it did, right? Because you were the source. You hold this light, and they came on Monday, a friend of mine. Tuesday, you played a game. Wednesday, you went away. Thursday, things weren't the same. On Friday, you came back. I wanted to kiss you. On Saturday, on Sunday, we made love. Now, what are we going to do? Yeah, this repetitious cycle, we're ending that shit. And the divine had you in that shit for a reason, because you're not anyone to be played with. Your feelings are real. They're valid. You're human. You know what I'm saying? I know we're living spiritual experience. Holla at your girl. But it's valid. Like, somebody can't go through life treating you this way, okay? 4-10-10-4-10-14 is a very significant day. Libra energy, they can't. The scales are balanced. The divine said, you're not about to... You treated my children. No, you got the wrong one, baby. Go back on the Karmicville where you belong. They hate it there. Somebody hates it in karmic. And y'all are here faking pregnancies. Somebody faked a pregnancy because they want to keep this relationship, this connection with this 10 of Pentacles. 10, where you been running away from that karmic. They hate it there. Somebody's been holding back from a karmic that only was in their life for financial situations. Oh, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. All simultaneously, both of them are watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Can't get no privacy. No, look at Judgment card. Did you move on? They're wondering, did you move on? The karmic's trying to figure out, are you with this? Like, stop. Okay? Like, everyone needs to have a seat and let my collective do what they do. Y'all just out here doing the damn thing, and nobody's stopping you. 10-20. Okay, it could be a significant date, October 20th. I'm picking up a lot of Libra energy because I feel like somebody wants justice with you. They're like, all right, I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did that. Yes, we know that. It's so interesting that I was listening to a reading today. Oh my gosh. I love to get credit where it's due. I can't think of the reader's name, but she posted a video sometime today or last night. I can't remember. Sorry, guys. Like, I usually am onto that, but I was really busy today at work and stuff, and then like I took a little nap. So yeah, I'm saying we having a shift right now. Y'all feel I'm real shifty because I haven't took a nap in a long time. Their shifts are happening. It's really weird. It feels like matrixy, but I don't mean to change the subject. But what I said last night, somebody's like sitting here like she said the same thing and said, this is it. This is what it is. Okay. I like to listen to tarot readings for confirmation of my own readings. Everyone's using different cards. Everyone has different styles, but we saying the same thing because this is on the timeline right now. We're in a shifting timeline. You either get with it or get lost. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing the breadcrumbs anymore, Empress D. Nobody's breadcrumbing. Nobody's accepting that. We want the whole thing or nothing at all. No half, whole thing. This person knows that you deserve way more than they gave you. especially by the way that you treat yourself. Yeah, with the hangman energy, like, Dag, how can I treat this person like that? December 14th is a significant date. How could I treat someone of that caliber like that? Well, you did. Okay, so like acknowledge that. Okay, acknowledge what you've done. I feel like that they're having a hard time, but then again, they go through text messages, they go through looking at your photos. Somebody can't sleep. There's no rest for the wicked. You cannot go around treating good people bad and think you're going to be sleeping comfortably at night. It's not just you, right? There's a spiritual connection with you and this person, but that is their MO. They've left a trail of broken hearts. It's just something about your heart that you broke theirs. So you broke theirs by taking your power back. How the hell can you break? Because you did what's best for you. You not only did what's best for you, you did it with grace. You did it with dignity. You had your head held high and you said, listen, I'm not here to make your life hard. But since you dedicated, I'm telling you, you could tell these people what they've done, how they can fix it, and how they made you feel. And it's still like, what happened? Like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not a parent. Okay, and if I'm my parent, I'm tired of repeating myself to a grown person. Okay, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Again, the grace, the dignity, how you walked out this person's life, they're used to rah-rah, toxica. Come back. You know, and if you were the person that tried to pursue them to come back or try to keep it going or send text messages, we all been there, right? None of us is perfect. You know, repetitiously, you did this. Why can't you see my worth, my value? And you don't do that. They're like, it's really over. Is it really over? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. And that was what they needed to be able to transform their life. That's what they needed with the Five of Cups, the loss. They feel a great loss without you. 513 is a significant date. 512, there's something about those dates. They feel a very big, significant loss from not only you leaving their life, but you leaving people's lives with peace. Yes, because you walked the trail of love. You'd ever want to give them chaos or havoc in the first place. That was never part of your MO. There was no manipulation. There was no alternative motive. There was nothing you were trying to get out of this connection but to be in a connection with another human being. Maybe some love, maybe some intimacy, maybe marriage if you want, maybe children if you're interested. But this person, the thing is, they had ulterior motives. If something they were trying to get out you, maybe they wanted financial gain, maybe they wanted status, whatever. Maybe they had a succubus, incubus energy that liked your light and they took it and went other places. We listen and we don't judge, but you're not doing it over here anymore. It's not happening that way. And they're regretful for doing that because somebody's like, I could have been living a really good life right now. Okay, I could have been in this 10 of Pentacles. I could have been financially stable. I could have had a stable love. I could have had a safe love. I could have had honest love. I could have had true love. And I decided to just run amok. Energy's energy. If it resonates, now they're in the 6 of Pentacles. It came out in reverse, which is unpaid, no financial gain. But they're realizing I should have gave better. I'm not taking reversals, but I will give the message. They realized they could have gave you better. Why didn't they then not give you equal give and take? How peaceful you were. You weren't asking for much. You were asking the wrong person. Yeah, I said that. You weren't asking for much. You're asking the wrong person. Energy's energy. If it resonates, their regret. It was all part of a control. Something they wanted to control. Okay, Spirit, clarify this judgment energy wanting to come forward, but also feeling trapped in their it's something where they feel trapped in their mind about what they've done, their heart space. Like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to come forward and say the honest truth. I'm gonna have to come forward and I have to show discipline, right? Did you need me, sweetheart?
Yeah, Mom, can I eat the watermelon?
Yes, you could have it. Just take a napkin, okay? Okay, yeah, we doing dessert. Yeah, girls, dinner's done. Kids ready for bed. No worries, sweetheart, I love you. But really, they have to overcome themselves. It's all about working on themselves. They want to come back with you. Well, they got to work themselves and they got to show it because actions prove by your words have never meant a damn thing. And I don't want to hear it. Show me. Show me that you could be the man or woman that you're committed to be. Show me that you're going to provide safety. Show me. And if they don't show it, then they don't belong in your life. We're not bargaining basic needs. We're not bargaining human decency. We're not free 99. I'm not bargaining shit with you that's free, that you can do for free, that you internally decided that I don't want to do that. Okay, so there's no bargaining on what you deserve in life. Energy's energy. If it resonates, a 7-12, a significant day. Picking up Cancer energy. Somebody really has cried over this relationship, over this connection. They want to move fast too. Okay, so I feel like in August, I keep picking up August 8th, August 7th, oh, look, 6, 7, 8 right there, baby. 6, 7, 8, we keep getting the all day. I saw 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 4, 5. I can't remember last night what we saw, but guys, look out for these sequence numbers. 645, 645. Okay, maybe that's a significant date. 4, 5, 6. 345 1234. I remember when I clicked out of my reading I was listening to, it said 1234. Look out for those. Those will be your confirmations. Less of the 333s. Oh yeah, 222. Huge soulmate energy wanting to return, because guess what happened? Real quick. And yes, pray for them. So if this person doesn't get their shit together, because cycles are closing, the divine's like, listen, life keeps got to move on. These contracts are ending. They're shifting through them. Okay, this twin flame doesn't want to get it right. Fine. Okay, we're bringing in a high level soulmate. You still do the work for you. Okay, this isn't about them. This is about you. Remember, you're a catalyst to people's awakening. You're a catalyst for people being better people. And sometimes, don't feel bad, sometimes the karma is them never ever having access to you the way that they did before. So now when they get with people, they're going to have to learn. No, I'm not saying that they will get with good people, but it won't be you. And that's where the real is rare. And that's where this person is worried that, what if I never find I will never find another lover sweeter than you, precious than you, precious. You're very rare to this person's life. So instead of cherishing it, they put it like, oh, I got her in my pocket. Yeah, look at her. She's calling me. Like, look at, and now it's gone. Now that you're gone, and now you're not in their life, they're feeling a great loss. Look at it. Death card in the, get your shit. Someone needs to get their shit together. Okay, really, they're really hard. They're focusing. Again, I'm picking up energy of focusing too much on the heartbreak and less of what the discipline. Like, so they could be like, I don't know why Sunshine Goddess Collective doesn't want to be deal with me whole time, so deal with the karmic person. Get rid of the dead weight. Get rid of the dead weight. God, the divine's not going to allow these people in your life if they still carry the same bullshit they did the reason why you left them. And I feel like some of them are not, like, it's not clicking in their head. Like, hello, let it click. You got to be better if you want better. If you knew better, you do better. But now you know better, so be better. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, Spirit, clarify the Six of Pentacles energy. The Tower card. Somebody's finances went to shit. Financial, their judgment is their Tower moments, chaos, destruction. Lots of things are happening in their life. Somebody may possibly even have a fire. You know what I'm saying? The divine don't play about the pure hearted. I didn't say perfect. I said pure hearted, meaning your intentions were pure, your heart is pure, you show authenticity, you're genuine. Like, what else? Free shit, right? You're showing this person free things, and they can, people can always match negative energy, but they can never match. Why is that? Why is that? And see, this is what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to match their toxic energy. They be like, see, this is why I don't deal with this person, because they do this and they do that. No, because you do that. You do that. You, my collective, we don't run around hurting people for no reason because we're heartbroken and we have mother issues or parenting issues or shit inside of us that we don't want to heal. No, we're committed to healing the things that hurt us so we don't spill them onto other people. So our kids don't have to deal with them. So our kids' don't have to deal with the shit we didn't deal with. And guess what? This person wants to act like this. Well, they're passing the generational karma onto their other kids. You don't get to hurt someone and decide how they respond. So again, this person, maybe you went crazy. So what? They hurt you. Right? But you didn't destroy them. You didn't go put third parties in their life. You didn't steal from them. You didn't hurt them. You didn't put your hands on them. But some way, somehow, they still want to be in a victim mentality because they're going through this. Oh yeah, because they did this. That's why I'm broke. No, you're broke because you sleep with a lot of karmic people, and you give your abundance away. Every time you sleep with a low vibrational person, you exchange. Okay, you take on their low vibration burdens, and they took some of your wealth. Well, if you're sleeping with all these people, what do you think was going to happen? You're just spreading yourself thin. Literally, remember the phrase they say, spreading yourself thin, planting seeds all over the place, and now we're trees, bear no fruits. Non-fruitful at all. What do you have to show for this? What is there to show by dealing with multiple people, multiple karmics? What is there to show? Nothing. How cheap do they feel? Energy's energy. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you want one, and sometimes it's just not worth it. Energy's energy. If it resonates with the Chariot card, they want to come forward and acknowledge the truth. Acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Okay, January 16th. All right, July 16th, July 1st, July 8th. Acknowledge truth. They're getting some type of mental clarity, and I was getting that download, but I'm like, Spirit, which way do you want me to go there? Just like, go. Sunshine Goddess. There isn't really big downloads. We'll give you a title. We'll give you a song. I want you to go. There's some type of mental clarity, right? In the back of my car, turned around today. And it's, oh, my nose is starting to run. I'm getting deep into it. It said clarity. I said, whoa, what's the clarity? Somebody finally sees the answer that's right in front of their eyes. Oh. But it took a lot of bullshit for this person to realize. Spirit, clarify this Eight of Wands energy. So ready to come in. Somebody wants to romance you. Yeah, look at 10 of Wands. Are you going to allow them? How deep is your love for me? 101. If you love someone, you take care of them. Boom. That is a lesson. It's imagine wanting to be with someone. 10-8 is coming up again. 8-10. Imagine wanting to be with someone so bad, but you're like, I don't know. I just put a lot on this person. Remember when you were upset, when you were crying, when you were hurt. I feel very hurt energy from this situation. I feel like it was a lot. It was a lot. Keeping you stuck, feeling stuck in a situation. Should I leave? Should I go? If it worked, right? That's the hardest thing, is knowing that if I leave, am I giving up what I want? But if I stay, am I going to get what I want? Some of you are like, it was a burden. Actually, being with this person started to feel more like a burden than more than it did love. And this person's like, I did a lot. I did a lot to you. I did a lot to this connection. Like, how it's hard to carry. Okay, we got all the tens are out. These cycles are changing. Your life must go on, whether or not they get it right, whether they not apologize or not. And they know that. There's nothing that they can do to hold you back from what you deserve in life. And maybe this is what you've learned, a lot of lessons from this relationship, this connection. Remember, God always removes and replaces, and God's rejection is for your protection. Okay, because I wouldn't want you to be around someone that just didn't appreciate you forever, right? And then you leave them, and then you're a little unappreciative to the next person, and then you're starting a cycle. Whoever broke free from this, I hear you broke free for a reason, and until this person can show you that that's what they want, it's just probably not going to happen. Spirit, clarify. Somebody's sad as hell. Spirit, clarify this 5 of Cups energy. Like, I could feel it. Yeah, look at this, because you walked away. Now this person knows. Okay, look at 8-10 coming again. Damn, what's 8-10? I wonder if that's a full moon or a new moon or something. If somebody could look that up for me real quick, please, if you can. If not, I'll check after. But huge significant date. I think that came out a few times just like right now. We got underneath the 10-8. We got side. You left this relationship, this connection. They are upset about that. For some reason, you abandoned them. You're like, what the? Abandon you? You didn't even want to answer my phone calls or my text messages. Nevertheless, show up. Who abandoned who, really? Because your true love abandoned what they were missing in their life. Yeah, something from their parent, caretakers, where we listen and we don't judge, right? But again, you moved on gracefully. Even what's the hardest thing to do, right? The hardest thing to do is leave someone when you want to stay. The hardest thing to do is leave someone when you're still in love with them. They, now they're like, damn, this person probably still really cared about me. And look how the way you left their life just proved how you really felt about them. You weren't, right? I'm speaking for a collective. You weren't chaotic. You didn't bust the windows out the car. You didn't slash the tires. You didn't go to the job. You didn't do none of that stuff, right? Hopefully you didn't, knock on wood. I'm speaking for a large collective. But how did you do that? This person's like, how did you leave my life and you still love me when you're out of my life and I still love and care for you? I can't get my shit together. How did you do that? Laying awake at night thinking of you. Tears roll down their cheeks. You don't get authentic love so they think you're gonna leave their life and just another pure authentic love is just gonna be like ta-da. It doesn't work like that. The work they do on themselves will determine whether they can get you back and or another authentic person. But remember, this is what they prayed for. Love is patient, love is kind. This is what they wanted. This is what they asked for. Asking, you shall receive. The divine's like, oh, okay, well, I think you might be ready. Whatever life circumstances they were going through at the time, when you met them, you were for them. You were sent to help them. Okay, whatever they were going through at the time, you were supposed to be the backbone to this person in your life, and they chose other people, other karmics, other situations, friends, substances, whatever the case may be. Not your problem. You showed up. You showed up to the job. You performed the job. You got the paycheck. It's time to move on. Your supervisor says, well, I'm elevating you to the next level. When you come back to work, I want you to go work upstairs, right? And meanwhile, they're like, damn, I'm still downstairs registering for my new job. So again, the fact that you moved on and still love them, they're questioning that. Like, they're questioning, how do you still love them, move on? If you have social media, they're looking for clues all over the place. If you don't have social media, your energy's fading away out of their life. They're like, what do I do? They're scrambling. How do I go? How do I approach this? What do I say? Is there still love? Parts of them know that there's still love there, right? That's why you get the unknown calls, and they just maybe sometimes want to hear your voice, right? Maybe they don't have the guts, but they hear your voice and they freeze, right? You guys drive by each other, they freeze. That's love. That's divine love. That's authentic love. That's true love. There's nothing, no one's getting exchange of anything but a glimpse, a glance, or listening to your voice. Some of these people, your voice is angelic to them. Like if they could listen to a voice recording, some of them save voice recordings just to hear it, be soothed by your voice. Some of these people think they'll never be able to speak to you again because of things they've done, because they know that the things they've done. You know what, guys? When people do things to you and you're trying to figure it out, ask them, well, what would you do if the shoe was on the other foot? And what they say they would do, you go and do. Right? I had a friend and we kind of got into like a little disagreement about something. I said, well, what would you do if I did that to you? And he was like, oh, I would do this and I would do that. I did exactly what he said he would do, because I'm not going to do what I thought I would do, because me would be like, oh, okay, it could blow over. But the fact that he thought, well, if I did what he did, he would cut me off, and cut him off. Done. Over. Because you knew the offense was bad enough for you to cut me off. I'm just a forgiving person, so I'm going to play it the same way that you do. They know, they go through the text messages, they know the shit, it haunts them in their head. There's no sleep for the wicked. At night is the worst. Okay? I just feel like a lot of rain around you and your life, it's just giving very emotional energy. What do you do when you mess up the best thing that you might have? And listen, these people can find love. It's just not going to be you. It's not going to be authentic. It may not be as divine as you. It's going to come with quirks, and they're going to have to figure those things out. But how do you leave someone you still love when they did everything they could for you not to stay and still love you? Well, that doesn't mean love. Is that love? Is it love? This person's even questioning how they felt about you. Like, if I love someone, would I do those things? Right? If I love someone, would I say those things? They're realizing their actions prove why their words mean nothing. Of course, they may have said they love you. Of course, they may have said they care, but damn, you're like walking all over me like a doormat. You're treating me any type of way. I need help. You're not helping me. Like, that's not love. If what you're giving me is love, I don't want it. All right, I don't want it. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The E for effort, A for effort. But if that's your version of loving me, doing the things that you've done to create burdens, some of you feel free when this person left your life because you were just so busy trying to just hold on and get out of the mental confusion and having them questioning yourself. Like, you're looking at these karmics in these situations like, so you really like bums? You know what I'm saying? We listen. So you really like less motivated people in your life? You like people that talk down on you? You like people? So you mean to tell me you rather go be with someone that for everybody than someone that just for you? Like, it causes mental confusion that, that some of you realize that when you left their life, it almost came with some type of peace and some type of clarity. There was some peace there that you're like, okay, I kind of, this is regular. This feels a little bit back normal to the life I'm used to living. Remember, there was a time when you didn't know this person and you were doing just fine, and there's going to be a time when you guys don't deal with each other, see each other anymore, and you have to be fine, but they're not fine. That's the issue here. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Spirit, clarify. Do this way. Clarify this tower moment. Wanting to come and tell you the truth. Somebody's word that you won't accept them. Ace of Pentacles, 1111. They're making wishes. They're like, all right, if I get back with this person, see, now this is where I need you to pay attention. Okay, because this person, they're not so great in financial. Okay, so I'm really hot too. They're not so good. And because you're very prosperous in all that you do, right? Our God's Jeremiah 29:11. Yes, God wakes us up, prosperous, abundant, safe in all that you do. This person feels like, all right, if I just get around Sunshine God's Collective, I might start, my energy might flow on. You're coming with the bullshit again. Okay, so no. They want to create this balance within their life. They feel like if there's some way, somehow back connected with you, there'll be some type of balance. It's got to come with discipline. It's got to come with purpose. It can't just be because, all right, if I go around Sunshine God's Collective, I might be able to get back on, or I might be able to, the job might give me more out. No, it can't be in that. So that's no, it can't be that way. 111, using your intuition is another confirmation number. Okay, so now this person may want to come and invest. They got to prove it though. Okay, so what your definition of them investing in this relationship connection is different from mine, from everyone else's. So that's something between you and the divine, saying, listen, if this person came back in my life and they needed to invest, and or if this was a new person, right? Because suppose this person went through this 10 years ago. Right? We're all old enough for some of us, or 5 years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, and they've learned their lesson. Now, if this is a new energy, What would you like them to do different than what you did last? Because sometimes we're presented with the same issue, spiritual burp, if we haven't learned the lesson. So investing, not giving your body away without commitment. Okay, investing, getting decent time. Listen, when guys want to text me or take me out, you got 3 days unless life happens, and then you're done. You're not holding on to my energy. You're not texting me what you doing every day for 3 weeks. We're either going to get together, figure this out, or nothing, all or nothing. Don't let anyone drag out your energy. Okay, because you're the light. Remember, you're the source. Without you, it won't be nothing. They can't take what you have and go fulfill other people, other places. 3-day rule. You get my number, we text, we decide a date. After that, if things don't happen the way it does, adios amigos. Less is more. It's plenty of fish in the sea. So again, with this 11 energy, somebody knows in order to come in your life, they must come with clarity, they must come with purpose, and they must come with some type of investment. Because if this person invests in you, there's a return, right? You invest and you get a return. They just can't come and like, they can't just come look around. You know what I'm saying? They can't just do that. Energy is energy. If it resonates, they can't just do that. Okay, so very clarify this. Ace of Swords wants to come and tell you the truth. Acknowledge your truth, and the truth shall set you free. That intuitively guided to be with you. Going against their own intuition. Ooh, my nose started ringing when I whistle. We're not supposed to whistle in the house, but again, 2-1, 2-11, significant day, 11-2. They knew that. Their intuition said, go do what you got to do. Stop trying to control everything and ask for the answers. What if just trust us. 333, you're thinking about your person. Love coming on the radio. You think you see this person, you're on vacation, you know damn well they're nowhere to be found because you checked their Instagram and they were at work last night. Okay, so stop trying to have control over everything in your life. You don't have all the answers. That was part of their problem. They want to have all the answers. They want to know, so if I do this on Monday, what do we... Stop. Allow things to happen naturally. That's why they went through the 5 days of the week or 7 days with these different people, because they can control. Lisa, I'm only seeing you on Monday, so you know that. Okay, Rebecca, Tuesday, you only get that, and you only get me Tuesday afternoon because 3 to 5, and then I got to do other things. They're so used to controlling situations that when it came to this connection, all bets are off, baby. You got no control over here, especially when it's ordained by God. God is the author. We're just in this book, play main character, but you have to allow things to be and unfold naturally. 10-2, energy is energy. If it resonates, spirit, clarify this 10 of Wands energy. Yeah, standing your ground, and because like you're not folding yet. 9-2, 2-9. You're not giving in. You know what I'm saying? You're not fighting for us back. Sounds like you're not fighting for us, but you're not fighting for it like you used to. It's not that you're not fighting for it. What the hell are you going to be fighting for? To be mistreated? We're not fighting to be mistreated anymore. There was a time when we didn't know our worth, and this person maybe was brought into your life to know your worth and understand what you're capable of having. And listen, sometimes these people are brought into your life to show you what you finally deserve. Meaning not that, but something else in another situation, like what you don't want. Okay, there's lessons to be had for everyone else. But again, this person feels like it might be a challenge. If they hurt you, it might be a challenge being able to come back into your life and get into your good graces. But they're very territorial. It's giving something strange, because how the hell are you territorial about someone you didn't even want to open up your heart to? Or if you did, very faintly, little bit here and there, like this. Like, let's make it make sense just a little bit. Maybe that much. All right, spirit, clarify this 8 of Cups energy, moving away, walking on, getting out. Somebody just, they need to figure out what they want. Somebody was going through postpartum and somebody just walked out of their life. The Wheel card, something's got to change. 10-8. I'm telling you guys, 10-8, 8-10 is such a significant number. Energies, and hey, Khalees, energies, energy. If it resonates. Yes, Leisha, because it calls in unwanted spirits for whistling in the house. I just read that today, yeah, and I did it. Lower vibrational self, you know what I'm saying? I'd be knowing better. So again, I feel like you walking away from this person, it was how can I say this in a nice way without like, it was meant to happen so you can gain some type of abundance and blessing. Not to hurt you, but you learned, okay? The King of Wands leadership energy, wanting to come and give you some type of leadership, wish fulfillment. It's part of the journey, guys. Okay, so it's part of the journey. King of Wands energy, wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, they want to come and lead with love because they see how you love. See, somebody, if they would have matched your positive, all right, if they would have matched your positivity from the beginning, it would have been way better, but they decided to be this toxic energy, sending you telepathic messages 2-9 again, and 9-10-10-9. But this was part of the plan of the divine. This really was orchestrated so you two could figure things out, soul searching. The catalyst, oh, Spirit said, oh, you not taking the drop? We giving you the drop right here, baby. Oh, you don't want to awaken our way. We got something for you. Now keep on going. Keep on burning those bridges. You can't cross back. See what happens when you burn bridges? Person's looking like, how do I get over? Swim. You want to go back over there? Take your ass and swim. Okay, and again, I'm telling you, a lot of water. I'm picking up a lot of water signs, emotional energy. Okay, so they have to go inside and figure out what they want with the Seven of Cups. Somebody just, they go to sleep, they jump in bed. I get to dream about my divine feminine masculine energies, energy. If it resonates. That's what they love, going to bed because they can dream about you. Okay, Spirit, clarify some of these love messages. Must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. They beat themselves up. Final shot. Okay, now's the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you always wonder, what if? What if I come in and be the leader? What if I come in and be in this strong King of Wands energy? See, it wasn't too much Knight energy coming out, which I know that they know they can't step to you on OBS. So it's very clear that they know that if they come, they got to go harder. You're going home. You're getting out of here. They know that. They can't come in. Action proved by words mean nothing. You got to, if you want it, show me it, say it, prove it, all that, everything. And don't let them get away with not showing you what you deserve, because a little bit of inch and they'll take a mile. Okay? So really ready to be in charge. They know what they want. They can't come in decisive. They know that too. Oh, I don't know what I want. Okay, well, when you know what you want, you can holler at me, and if I'm available. Okay, because the waiting in vain part is over. It was never in vain, but that whole waiting part of, because they played on that. Oh, I got a couple more. I got a little bit more time. Such a God's Collective is waiting for me. That's what they do. Okay, but it's never in vain. And time is up. Okay, so if indeed you are available, because remember, you still get to move on to the next level. They still got to sign in, get their shit together. If and when they have to come in and be straight up truthful, decisive, knowing what they want and prove it. Not just allowed in your life just because, oh, I missed you. Yeah, I missed me too before I met you, the person I was. Yeah, absolutely. Energy's energy. If it resonates. They look at being with you as an achievement. They look at being with you as, your wish fulfillment for not only them, but they're noticing that somebody goes through all your likes on your social media. Enchanted love. They know that a sacred bond that is divinely guided and harmonious. This person feels like everybody's in love with you. Okay, who wouldn't want to be with you? You're such a great catch. Look how you left their life. They've never dealt with anyone like this. Enchanted. They feel very mesmerized and drawn to you and a relationship connection. You're their fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Not only that, are you your divine relationship. Okay, so they know that they have to figure this out the right way. And somebody feels like they're really running out of time. As I said that in the beginning, they feel like, time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Somebody likes your essence. Clarify this Queen of Cups energy. Told you, main attraction. You're captivating energy. It makes you very attractive. Your light is shining. Your aura, your essence, everything about you is saying, I'm wifey, husband material. They knew that from the beginning. Energy's energy. If it resonate. They knew that you were husband material. They knew that you were wifey material from the day they met you. Eventually, this person has talked about being married to you. And now you had to go through all this rigmarole for them to realize, oh yeah, I did say I want to marry this person and I want to move away. And yeah, you've been said that, but you got caught up in the moment. You got caught up with the karmics. You got caught up in everything but what you wanted for you and your life. It's almost like they just put everything and anything above you and before you and thought that you were just going to say oh, almost whistle yep, I'm here. check in time to time. And that's over. All that stuff is over with. You're a human being. You require love, decency, intimacy at its fullest capacity. No more breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbing for birds. You should have been breadcrumbing those third parties that took all your damn money, burnt you, ran up your bills, all types of shit. Those are the people who should have been breadcrumbing. But that lower vibrational stuff that didn't want to do the work, well, yeah, there you go. Got yourself in trouble. Got your own self in trouble with non-discipline. So again, they know that you are a main attraction. That who would not want to be with you in a relationship and a connection. Spirit, clarify this Hermit energy for me, please. Happy Friday, guys. Breakup had to happen that way. Need to happen this way. If it didn't happen this way, nobody will learn. You wouldn't learn. They wouldn't learn. It's your grace. Somebody just thinks the way you left their life is so graceful. Like somebody loves you for the way you broke up with them. Like, you're just gonna leave my life peaceful? Yeah, I'm gonna leave you the same way I met you. I'm not here to teach you a lesson. Who the hell am I? I don't call judgment. You know what I'm saying? So time and power is on the horizon. This may be short term or long term. This was orchestrated, guys. This was orchestrated. It had to happen this way. Okay, energy is energy. If it resonates, top of the deck, disharmony. There seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony within this relationship, this connection, and this clarified by the seven of cups card. So they know, this person knows justice card underneath. Yeah, and slow down. Spirit's like, don't you dare rush back in their life. You got to do it the right way. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get some archangel messages, and then we'll get a soulmate messages. All right, so let's clarify some archangel messages when it comes to this relationship, this connection. Decisions, okay? Release yourself from things that hold you back, okay? Because the only thing that's holding it back is yourself. See the bird cage, the door's open. Why are you acting like you can't fly out? Like, fly out. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. They're acting like there's all these things that happen are their fault, okay? So I need to detox. Some of them are still doing things. It may not necessarily be a third party, but whatever they're doing, it can't be in your life. Okay, so God's like, all right, I need you to like stop drinking less, or like cut down on watching things on your phone that's not earthly, or you know what I'm saying? It starts with the P, ends with the corn. Can't keep doing that. Save yourself for your person. Okay? Unnecessary words based on lack of self-confidence. You either want it or you don't. That's it. It's not, oh, I'm not sure. You want it or you don't. You're going to put the work in for it or you're not, and you're going to move on with your life. It's either black or white. It's no gray areas with this. There's no gray area when it comes to really, oh, I'm not sure if okay, well, if you don't, then excuse me, get out my way. I know somebody that does. Okay? And it's not being mean. It's putting up boundaries, standards in your life, because who has time to waste playing games with someone that's playing games with not only you, everyone else? No, we're not doing that. 2025, we've made a conscious decision to change. Energy's energy. If it resonates, hey, hot and all that. Energy's energy. If it resonates, Spirit, clarify this another energy for the collective. Okay, Page of Gabriel, follow your passion. You're ready for any challenges, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So it may not be so bad being in a relationship. Yeah, if you put the work in. Everything requires work in your life. Everything you need to maintain requires some type of work. You want to get your hair done, it's work. You want to get your nails done, it's work. It's something in order to maintain something, you must work for it. Okay, so maybe you gave it this person easy. All right, okay, all right, shame on us. We've all did it before. We all made it easier for someone to love us when they weren't even loving us. All right, so lesson to be learned. Okay, we learned a lesson here, but again, they love your energy, that your aura, your essence, everything about you, energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. How do you leave my life and still love me? They can't do it. Somebody's having a hard time with that. It's hard to fathom leaving someone you still love and having to be okay, because you have to, right? But it's like they can't get the umph in getting themselves together. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Nine of Michael, they're making changes quick and swiftly. Okay, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Now, those are words I want to hear when you're wanting a relationship with my collective. Time to move quickly, choosing logic over emotion, sudden changes. Somebody wants to rush in like your knight in shining armor, but they got to do it the right way. Spirit said they're not allowing this person to come in your life just to come in and just BS around. High Priestess energy. I'm telling you guys, divinely guided, orchestrated. It had to be this way. You had to learn. Okay, so we got the Hermit card, the breakup, and the High Priestess energy, intuitively guided back towards you. Somebody's getting readings on you. And listen, for the record, stop putting love spells on people that already love you. What the hell are y'all doing out here? It doesn't need to be that way. And I feel like this person tried to do love spells on you and they backfired. You already love them. Are you going to go turn your faucet on and pour more water in there? Why would you do that? The faucet's already running. You don't need to do that. And they're getting judged for something. Somebody's done some type of magic to you. Okay, especially when it comes to love. Now, it might not be abracadabra candles or something. It could be, I hope Sunshine Goddess Collective never leaves me, even if I'm acting a fool. Like, no, stop speaking those words. Stop. Okay, powerful psychic insight, reflection, meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. They got to be comfortable not being with you. You know, when you hold on to something really tight, it just feels like you're never going to get it right. But you got to release it. Release the control of being back with your person. Energy's energy. If the spirit says it's going to happen when it needs to happen. 54 in the chat, 45, it's mirrored energy. See, when it's toxic energy, people know how to they know how to match that. But when it's positive, now this person's regretting not matching your positivity. When you said you were going to do something, you did it. When you said you were going to be somewhere, you were there. You provided this person emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, financial safety. They could leave their debit card around you, by you, and not worry about you stealing their finances or writing their numbers up. They don't, there's a lot of things that you two have been through, experiences. They don't need to worry about that. Okay, determining self-control, determination. They have to be determined to control their self, to control their life, and to be disciplined, and or they can't be in your life. Okay, career advancement. Somebody's getting their life together. In order to be with you, they got to get their shit together. 7-2, 7-15, 2-7, 2-15. Okay, acknowledgement of success by others. People have told this person, since you've been with Central Gods Collective, you've changed. Been a better person. You're becoming a better person. You know, and they're realizing like, damn, I'm being a better person. All right, well, it feels good. You know, I know what I want. You know, also doing a lot of praying to get back with you. Also doing a lot of meditation, listening to things. Somebody's just really trying. They have to. In order to be with you, you know, and this person may feel like it's going to take me a lot of work to catch up, but work. The quicker you get ready to do the work, the easier the divine's like, oh, just excited. Go to floor 2. Actually, you don't got to go to floor 1. You signed in. Go on up to number 2 collective. You might be on floor number 7, but they're close, right? If they're committed to doing the work. That's all God needs to know is like, you want this? How bad do you want it? How bad are you going to work for exactly what you want? Energy's energy. If it resonates, and you not lift a finger. You need to do nothing right now. You go in your field. Just go ahead and chill. That's all you gotta do. I want you on your field, just chilling. Okay, the love that you want is getting ready to come into your life. Whether it be this person from the past that's changed, whether it's been someone that's been through these things and going through this, but your time is coming up. And they feel that and they know that. Remember, we got the main attraction energy already. I'm getting guided to tell someone to get a scratch off. All right, 976 are the numbers if you guys want to play. Okay, try to look at things from a feeling level. What is your heart saying? If you look at life purely through logic, you will always get to a point where it seems to make no sense because it doesn't. You know why does it? Because it's not there. They need to let God figure this out. Okay, they just need to go. Keep doing what they're doing. Okay, true wisdom and understanding reside in the heart. They weren't trying to stay from a place of their heart. Spirit's calling me to get the Isis Oracle. Ooh, this one flew out of my hand. This flew out of my hand on High Priestess. A profound transformation is taking place in your life. Be yourself. They're afraid of being vulnerable. Somebody's afraid of being vulnerable because, you know what? Don't play with me. Because I feel like somebody is a sucker for love. Okay? I feel like they are a lover boy, lover girl, that if they fall, they've fallen for you, but they're like, damn, if I fall, I'm going to be so vulnerable. So what? That's what you're supposed to be in relationship connection. You're supposed to be able to be raw and authentic and your true self. They're so scared of that. Why? You know why? Because through childhood, this is something where they were vulnerable with someone and boys don't cry. Yes, they do. They do cry. Actually, they do. I tell myself, you hurt? It's okay. Get up. But like, it's okay. It's all right. You can cry. Yeah. You can. It's okay to be vulnerable. That's the one mistake. Boys, and I have 3 boys. Boys don't cry. Yes, they do. They're like, my uncles, they don't cry. Yes, they do. If you're hurt, you cry. That's what happens when you're hurt, right? Generational curse breaker here. You hurt? Okay, come on. It's okay. I got you. It's all right. Come on. Mom got you. Cry it out, but I don't want you to stay there. very in tune with my son's emotions. They weren't in tune. Somebody wasn't in tune with their emotions, and they're very sensitive. That's the thing. Some of these masculine energies that I'm chilling for right now, very, very sensitive. But all their life they had to fight and rah. No, with you, wasn't like that at all. But they got the swords out, ready to go. It was never. It was no. You never showed that. So why are you bringing guns to a knife fight? What happened? Wasn't you? Okay, so they're realizing they need to be their self, be true and authentic. You have much to offer the world by just being you. Your love, their love, their lover, they're people that love. They have authentic, true love. This is why you met this person, right? That love is the highest form of energy. The love you have, the love they have, boom, together. Y'all got kingdom jobs. You got abundance. You got a lot of things. This person reflected back, damn, I wasted so much time doing the wrong things that if I would have did so much of the right, I could have been so much further in life and could have. But like, you figure it out. You keep going, right? You don't stop. I feel like this person got stuck and they said they got the fuck it. If you know me, I always say, kind of gave up on their self. Okay, your love has the power to transform all things, including your relationship and your love life. Be who you want to be, love who you want to love. Okay, it's nothing cheesy or simping about loving, because you're going to be with someone that has the power to move mountains with you together. Y'all gonna do this together. You're not in this by yourself. Maybe they were in love with someone and vulnerable and it just didn't work out, but you are you and they are them, and that's what another valuable lesson that they needed to learn as well. All right, one more, then we're gonna get Isis Oracle. Love and respect your loved one's opinion, but remain grounded in your own truth. Okay, so like if you say you hurt me, they can't say no, I didn't. No, if you hurt someone, okay, well, what can I do to fix it, or let's talk about it. See, they dismissed how you felt all the time. Oh, you're just nagging. No, you're hurting me physically, as a like, you're doing things to make me feel abandoned. You're doing things to make me not feel good. You're doing things to make me feel like this doesn't matter. If that's the case, okay, adios amigos. It's okay, but you're not going to continuously do it anymore. You can't do it anymore. And if I say you're hurting me, you don't get to decide how I respond to it. And you don't get to tell me that I'm not being hurt by your actions, by your words, by whatever you're doing. It's causing an effect on my life. I'm verbalizing that to you. And it just kind of like went in one ear and out the other. Now they're realizing, damn, I was harsh. Shouldn't have did and or said those things. Okay, everyone has a piece of the truth. Okay, you both are wise, beautiful souls. Top of the deck. Dwelling on the past and future keeps me from experiencing the power of now. What happened in the past happened in the past. What happened today on May 2nd, right? Not May 2nd 2024. We don't care about that. That's not gonna help us today. Okay, you did what you did May 2nd 2024, but what are you doing today about it? Okay. I make a conscious choice to be present. You got to focus on now. Stop focusing on what your mom did and your family did and your past did. Focus on what's in front of you. That's how you missed the blessing in the first place, because you're too busy focusing on, oh, this person's going to hurt me. Never show them none of that stuff. Focus on right now. Be present. Chop, right here, right now. Okay, I accept love now. I'm grateful for love. They're very grateful, because I feel like this person, they would never got to a point of being vulnerable and love if they hadn't have met you, or if you were the catalyst for them. They know that it's safe to love you. They know that. They knew that. They want to play games. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Energy is energy. If it resonates, they got exactly what they asked for. Right? I don't the little bit, I don't feel bad. Like sometimes I feel bad and like, damn, this person, but I don't feel bad, because like, you get what you get, don't be upset, right? You win at McDonald's, you ask for McDonald's fries. How can you go to McDonald's and ask for Burger King fries? If I do readings with you guys, that's my go-to phrase. You get what you get, don't be upset. I think it blows them away that you can walk away. Like, how are you walking out these people's lives so gracefully? Like, what is it? And don't even start talking the magic bullshit. It's because people learn standard boundaries. They realize what they want, what they don't, and they keep it moving. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Thank you guys for being here. I love you so much. Thank you for all your support, kind messages, confirmations, everything. I love you guys so much on this Friday. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me. Miracles of Isis, miraculous healing of the goddess. And look what she's doing, holding up divine masculine. They know that in spirit you got their back. They needed to form here on earth. See, it was all this, you telling them about spiritual relationships and that brought them to, no, here on earth, human, skin, and the flesh. Okay, this is where you need them to be. In the spirit, okay, but in here, this is where you need to be. And this person knows that you are really carrying this spiritual relationship, this connection. Energy is energy. If it resonates, they know that. Miracles of Isis, miraculous healing of the goddess. Energy is energy. If it resonates, let's take a look at what this might mean. All right, let's see what we got. Miraculous. All right. Oh, this reading is so great. It makes me feel amazing. All right. Isis was known as a talented practitioner of the healing arts and capable of miraculous healing. You were born to this person's life to say, hey, I'm not like everybody else. Do you see me? Hey, it's me. You know, and they couldn't. They were so focused on everything else. But hey, God put me here. You asked for me. You're probably doing jumping jacks. You're like, whoa, it's me. I'm here. And they couldn't see it. You can't make someone see your worth. They either see it or they don't. Okay, it's 909. Okay, so for you, beloved, she offers a miracle of healing. That's all you're there for. And love. You weren't there to make them change. You weren't there to change your life. You were there to help them heal and love them, and vice versa. Same thing with you. Okay? No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issues, or inner struggle being a part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibilities of miraculous healing. Let it go and let God. Let it go. They have no choice now. They're healing. Boom. I love you. Happy Friday, baby. Faithful Friday at that. They have no choice. Okay. Things with the eyes can't be unseen. Things with the ears can't be unheard. Things with the mouth can't be unsaid. They're committed to it. And once they really step into that commitment, and they're getting there. I feel like this is a very close energy because Isis confirmed it all. She was like, girl, come over. I'm like, I'm coming. I gotcha. Once they stayed committed to that, then they can come back in your life and or meet another soulmate. But until then, it is what it is. It is going to be. And I love you guys so much. Happy Friday. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. I love you guys so much. Okay, keep your head up in your heart close, God. Have a safe Friday night. Okay, I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.